And as we move through the juniors, I'm sure they don't want me to call them kids. They are young adults.
They are. Well, look at that, like that roll we just seen just then. I mean, yeah, they're I don't know, they're probably better than us.
Yep, we have to watch what we say. They're not all kids. This is the young adults of the juniors here, as I keep calling everybody kids. So in this one, we have the juniors final. That is Jai Taylor in the red, Cooper Stewart in the green, Tully in the white, Harrison in the yellow. And so don't be confused. There are a few guys that have remained in this final that were in the last one, if you're hearing the same names. It's not a mistake. We actually have a few of the cadets that are competing in the juniors. So this is the last final of the day, as we welcome on board Cooper in the green, Jai in the red, Tully in the white, and Harrison in the yellow. Please stand by. There's under 25 minutes remaining in this final, as Cooper just gets a 3.9 on the map, so he's the current heat leader.
All right, we've got a few lines coming here, a few sets coming through. Sure, they're eyeing it off right now and considering their positions. They're really battling well in these finals. Okay, we've got, yep, you decided not to go that one. We've got red on. Just got swallowed by that.
So that was Jai Taylor that's currently pulled into that barrel there. As we move into this juniors final, we'll just wait for scores to get tabulated from that one. And as I said before, this is the last final of the day, so thanks for bearing with us. If everybody's been sitting up there in this sunshine enjoying the day, where it's almost come to an end, we'd like you to stick around for the presentation after this too, please, as we present the trophies and prizes to all these future Groms.
What a day it's been, hasn't it? It's been a great day here at the Future Pros. Oh, a nice roll by Green there. I'll get back to that.
So that was Cooper Stewart, just taking a look at that one. It's been an absolute cracker of a day. And it looks like these waves have definitely held out all the way through the last final of the day, consisting of still clean faces. So we've been really lucky with that wind, that it hasn't just come in and just crunched the waves like it usually does. And it's usually onshore by now.
It is, yeah.
Yep, so old Huey has given us some beautiful waves down here. We could thank the sunshine and thank the barrels that are still coming through for these guys in this final. It's really held off for us, this beautiful weather. And as I said, having that wind come in and chop it up usually makes it quite difficult. And these guys have still got clean faces out here to work with in their final.
Clean faces, the sun's out, and yeah, it's been on that same bank on that little right-hander all day, wedging and just producing some really good rides.
And it's just, as I said, it was like goosebump moments just watching these waves come through and being able to sit here and watch such a good bank for finals. It's just so lucky. It's done a lot of change, though, from the morning, hasn't it?
It has. Always changes with that tide and the wind. But yeah, no, it's done good. It hasn't changed in a bad way.
No, I definitely think it's starting to look a little bit more manageable, actually, without those waves sort of nearing and breaking out the back.
Out wide, causing two straight lines, yep.
Yep, and there's just white watering through and washing through earlier, and now they've got something a bit more to pick off.
And it's great to see them really busting some nice big rolls and some nice moves and a bit of power out there. And as I say, they're really good riders. Future pros, most definitely.
It's definitely made it easy to get your psych on down here at the Tallebudgera Beach, watching this future pro. So we're nearing the 20-minute mark remaining in this final, and just waiting for those waves to just shift around. As we saying on the live feed, it's just so lucky to have the clean face still without that wind wrecking the waves. So as Green just pulls in and gets some nice speed and does a big roll, perfectly landing in front of that white water. Just working with these conditions, as I said, it's going to be crucial which wave these guys take. And quality, sometimes not quantity, when it comes down to the final. As there is a little bit of a paddle out through there, so if these guys choose the wrong waves, then it will affect their overall score trying to take the lead in this juniors final. And they're opting for this right-hander that's been coming through down the beach. I can see all three of the guys in white, red and yellow just trying to sit in the right spot as they wait for these sets just to roll in. Currently in the heat leader is Cooper Stewart. Jai Taylor, you need an 8.18 to take the lead in red. Tully, you need a 9.58 to take first. And Harrison in the yellow, you need a 9.58 also to take the lead, as we've got just under 19 minutes remaining in this final.
All the trophies are now laid out next to us, getting ready for the presentation. Some lucky winners here today.
They look like quite nice trophies too, don't they?
They do. They're quite sizey too, aren't they?
Sizey, shiny. Can't wait to see them holding those above their heads.
Oh, the stoke. It's all about the stoke.
It is, and I tell you what, the wave riding that's just been going down in this finals, gosh, don't they deserve a trophy?
They do. I've never surfed this part of the beach before, but like I've lived here for 4 years on this part of the coast, and I think I'm going to have to start keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's been many years since I surfed out here, and it was doing a camp just behind us at the Tallebudgera camp here, and that was many moons ago, and but it was much bigger and much choppier than this when we were out there, so these guys have scored.
Big roll off red there, which is Jai Taylor, sitting in second place. We've got Cooper Stewart sitting in first. And Harrison sitting in third, and Tully, you're in fourth.
Yeah, so if you're looking out the front there at red, that was Jai Taylor just taking off and doing that roll. Down
replay.
We've got a replay coming in for the live scores there. So just to the non-competitor out in front there on the surfboard, could you please just allow, we've only got this contest going for about another 20 minutes, mate, so can you please just move left or right from the contest area? To the non-competitor that just took off on that wave, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but can you please move out of the competition area? All non-competitors, move out of the competition area, please. Do you have a bigger voice than me?
I can get the job done.
Yeah, come on. We've already got 20 minutes to go. Less than that.
Okay, we've got some sets coming through, so hopefully we might get some nice little rides in the next 20 seconds or so. It's hard to see from here exactly what's happening on each wave until it sort of is wedging, and looks like we've got yellow. No, he's decided to pull off. Got white on here.
So that's white just taking off there.
Big roll.
Tully Roberts with a big
Wow.
roll. Just sitting off that right that just seems to be really dominating these finals as the guys try and pick off their waves that are super important, because we're going for the junior final out here with Cooper Stewart in green currently winning this heat. Jai Taylor in the red needs a 5.25 to take the lead. Tully in third needing a 5.28 to take the lead. And Harrison, you're needing an 8.35 to move into first as red takes off. And it does look like there is a rider that possibly took off in front of the red who's trimming along there and rolling off it. It'll be interesting to see what happens there with the scores coming in. Please stand by for that, guys, with the yellow and the red rider. We have to see who had priority over that one. Okay, so yellow did have priority over red there.
That was really nice, that one. Wow. We're going to have a replay on that. Look at this. Jai with a nice reverse. Little pop on that as well. Unbelievable, really well.
Where's the red? Red's Jai Taylor.
Jai.
Oh, Cooper, Jai, Tully, Harrison. Do you want to just tell the beach what you thought of that reverse? Because that was a different move than what we've been watching.
Jai Taylor just before with a really nice reverse off that end section, a little pop to it as well. Really well riding. Okay, we're down to the 14-minute mark. We've got Cooper Stewart, you're in first place. Jai Taylor, you're sitting in second place. You only need a 4.48 to progress. Harrison, you're in third place. You need a 5.75. And Tully, you're in fourth. You need a 5.28. Some really close scores here, and yeah, it's getting quite interesting on these finals here, the last heat of the day, with the future pros.
Yeah, it's just nice to see. It's pretty difficult to whip out any different manoeuvres here in these sort of conditions. So to opt for something different than a roll, a spin or a barrel at the moment and do that reverse like Jai did, it was quite a big risk there hitting that section. And it just shows why he's sitting in second place at the moment. It's not quite enough to take the lead, but definitely enough to be having him in second place in the juniors final here at the Future Pro with some really fantastic surfing. We've got Harrison, as you said, still needing a 5.75 to take the lead, and Tully, you're still needing a 5.28 to take the lead as we look out the front to a big lull as we've got 13 minutes remaining on the clock. So these guys will be able to move into position now, take advantage of no waves coming through as they slot themselves back into that little slab position over there where we've been having some nice sucky barrels just coming throughout pretty much most of these finals. We look out the back, that's Green just executing a roll just up and under that lip. Not quite as high as it is if you hit the lip just a little bit earlier, but still a big roll coming off that right. That was the rider in green, the heat leader, Cooper Stewart. Just over 12 minutes remaining in this final. Once again, just while we haven't got any waves coming through, I just want to do a huge shout out to Choice Homes and Inverted Bodyboarding for making this event happen. It's been a really exciting opportunity for these young ones to just jump into all these divisions. And as you can see out in the water, we've got the juniors who are making the most of this break. But it's just great to know that Choice Homes and Inverted Bodyboarding have come on board to make this event possible. Thanks to the sponsors.
Big lull at the moment where absolutely nothing coming through.
Absolutely nothing. What a shock to the system after all those waves had just been belting through. I'm pretty sure some of those younger ones earlier today would have loved it if there was this lull to get out the back.
Definitely seen the look in some of their eyes as some of those sets are rolling through.
So thin and out, priority interference, red on yellow.
From before or a new one?
From before that one earlier. So
Yep.
it's red on yellow. Yellow had priority first, so there's no doubt about it. So the penalty is that red gets a 0 for that wave and it counts. So
Okay.
he's only going to count one wave now for red. It's in stack.
Oh, so he loses his second wave?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty severe, but
Oh.
that's what it is.
Okay. All right. So there's some news that have just come through in this final, which is unfortunately a little bit disappointing there for Jai Taylor, as he has got an interference call before. He will be suffering losing one of his waves in the end result.
There's another one over there.
Oh, from the rubber duckies. What are you doing?
Drop it.
Yeah, don't you drop those in the sand. Beautiful.
We're trying to get petrol for it.
Back on the mic, mate.
So much to say.
There's nothing we can do. I don't think you'd be able, even if you turn back on, you wouldn't get back on. You've got 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
10 minutes. No.
Oh, we took those.
10 minutes.
Legends.
10 minutes. It's the start of the police. Ooh, ooh. It's the start of the police. Ooh, ooh. Hi, this is my side. Jesus. Ooh. 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 To go and finish. 5 minutes to go until we finish the competition.
Priority though is really weird. Like, you don't know you've got it. I don't know, because we haven't really been calling out who has priority.
Are you back up? There's no power at all.
Nah.
Yeah, we're not going to have it next.
Nah, we're out.
Time to turn that generator, fill it up, start it up.
It says Harrison. Yeah.
So close to wrapping the day up here, talking about the pushing.
What about we're going to have to yell now for the presentation?
Now he might get it going and we can just sort of explain what happened.
I can easily yell.
We'll do it, we'll just explain to him what we had to cut out for changes in the last 10 minutes. Give him the live stream.
Woo, woo, it's the start of the police.
We're
Woo, woo.
going to go to live things now there. Let's do that. Let's just bring it back.
Prezzo? Are we live feeding the Prezzo?
Are we live feeding the presentation?
We're probably going to move these tables just over there or wherever so we can just
It's the start of the police.
We can bring it back. No, the rally to their time is like complete. So we just got to deal with it now. Update them on what happened. Shame to do that.
shame because it's obviously the last
I know, we had 10 minutes for this live feed. Hey. We need a bigger generator.
we need someone to check the field.
There's that as well. We were doing, worrying of checking all these other things. At least we were doing something.
We normally refill it about on Sunday.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Not this time, not the most important one.
I don't know if anyone's actually refilled it today.
Well, I was sitting here, so I can't blame.
You can't, you had a job.
No, I usually get blamed from the judge or something. Like Brett Neal,
Mitch,
Yo,
I came first.
you came first? Really?
I beat Angus.
High five?
I beat Angus.
Angus, wow. So you got a medal. Yeah, you came first. What were you in?
I got a trophy.
Amazing. You two little professionals here. How you taking after Dad, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I came second.
You using that leash I gave you?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah? That yellow one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? You got one too, don't you?
Yeah. What is it?
What is it?
It's the thing that you put around your arm on your boogie board.
What's the leash? Come on, mate. No,
I got a...
you probably want maybe what type of leash and stuff.
I told you. That's like... Really? They gave me that one, I loved it. It's great.
Well, the hand one's good when you're young. I don't know why, but
You don't have
just because you don't have anything to hold it. Wrist one, I should say. Oh, red.
Red's up. Look at that. Scooping into that barrel there. It's coming through. Look how long that ride is. And he's going to come out with a nice spin at the end, and that's got to put his scores back into the line there, which just keeps like... into another forward spin, and then he's going to do a roll out. Now that there might put him back in the lead. That could be a reclaim. I reckon he might put him at least in second there.
Yeah.
He's going to get a trophy.
He can't go into the lead because he needs a 10.2.
He doesn't.
So he can't possibly score over 10 for one way because he is only getting scored on one way. But he can move into second place if he gets over 8.
Is he coming first?
Who?
Red.
Red? We don't know. He's not first, but he could be anywhere.
Second?
At the moment.
He's
He's first at the wrong end.
Second or third?
No, he's coming fourth.
My uncle always tells him when I come home, he goes, what you coming? He's second again. First to lose. No, first to lose. I said, I'm like, first to lose. He goes, hey, that's the worst of them all.
I think yellow is coming first. I think
First
yellow.
to lose, so he said. I never heard it. I was loving it.
I think yellow is coming first.
Taylor got 5.67 for run 8. The total to 5.67. Run 8.
Who knows?
Is 8 weight?
Oh, must be.
I'm not going to bear a bag.
Four,
Brother's going to go.
Someone running a fuel.
Alright, well if they fill it back up, we can end up... We'll go back to live feed.
Power going if we get it all up.
We'll give an update to scores and stuff. Good day, everyone.
It's a wrap.
Okay, we're going to come back and ruin
Ruin your bike.
Can we have these headphones back for our friends? Which one is this? Which doesn't
That's yours.
that big?
Just means you're on tied up. Oh, thank you. You're tied up with cords. Have we? No, we haven't.
Nah, it'll come back. They'll be filling it up. So, yeah. Look at that. Fuck it. Hey,
Girls, final's not happening, hey, because only one chip.
yeah, no, the girl pulled out, so I was left with just Maria.
Maria.
So, how do we find the scores of that? Do you know how to work this thing?
Yeah, but I
Let's
couldn't
get
get
it
it
ready.
up last time.
If we can get that final heat scores up, so we can come back, we can.
That's what. Oh, hang on. Touching it.
Swell's really dropped off, hey? It's gone.
Yeah.
That's it. 2 foot again.
Okay, so juniors final. Play by play.
And we'll find out. It should have updated because they're on Apples, aren't they?
Yeah, so that's it there.
So Jai did come last. Spill.
Spill.
I mean, well, not really for the other
It
kids.
didn't move it forward.
That was a really good wave though.
It was a really good wave.
Mustn't have been enough.
Yeah, but see, if you look, that was still the better wave of the whole comp. Just he doesn't have 2. Poor bugger.
I know.
Yeah, it was the best wave.
No,
He's still got the best wave of the final with a 5.67.
but he got
But he got one of his mates. He got an interference on yellow. So even though he had a 5.67, which is the best wave of the final, it's not enough.
I'm going to leave you to say that on the live feed. Continue what you were doing and take that. But
Yeah, but he's only getting one because he got an interference. What happens? He gets penalised, so he loses one of his scores. So he can only get a top score of 1. Yeah, so 5.67.
good wave. He did a little reverse.
Yeah, so he's only upgrading 1 score, not 2.
Just popped it on the airspeed. It was nice.
Unfortunately, yeah. Whereas, like he, yeah. Alright.
So no, yeah.